Hello everybody and welcome to our next Fire by Live series video. We're joined here by Will from Aico and we're here at Anticipate London and we're going to be talking through some of the products that they have on stand today. Will, thank you so much for joining me today. Firstly, could you just introduce yourself a little bit and give us an insight into Aico?
Of course, yeah. So I'm Will Collier, so I'm Relationship Manager for Aico for the South Central region. So I cover areas such as Hampshire, Berkshire, Surrey, West Sussex, that kind of area. So my role is relationship manager. So I kind of manage relationships, funny enough. So yeah, looking after kind of social landlords, wholesalers, and also contractors as well. And so Aico as a business, so 35 years old as of next year. And we are the European market leader in home life safety, effectively. So a lot of stuff that we've been doing in the past has been focused on fire and CO, but we have now moved to sort of connected home solutions, so whole home life safety.
Fantastic. So definitely leading a busy career there.
Definitely, yeah, definitely so.
And obviously we're here at Anticipate London this week. So can you just give us a brief look into what you have going on in the stand today?
Yeah, it's on the stand today. So we've got demonstrating all of our products, a lot of demonstrations to obviously all the key sort of clients that are visiting. So we've got our fire and CO alarms, which you can go as you see in here. A big sort of focus on our multi-sensor alarms. So that's sort of the sort of newest technology that we've introduced in the market. But also a big focus on our connected home solution as well, so environmental sensors. So this is our environmental sensor here, so it's purely battery powered, so you screw it to the wall, and you've got your air entry slots in here. They're effectively screwed to the wall. We recommend around 3 per property, and so kitchen, bathroom, and a primary living area. And these are great for landlords to utilise for things like damp and mould management, retrofit solutions, so making sure their property is energy efficient. And also making sure obviously it's a fit for the tenant effectively. So yeah, really easy to install. Screw it to the wall, link it to the gateway, and then effectively you're good to go.
Fantastic. And I wanted to focus a little bit on connected solutions. Obviously, you said that is something that Aico is leading the market in, and HomeLINK is one of those products that you're showcasing today. So can you give us some insight into how HomeLINK is kind of emphasising this theme of connectedness, of connected home?
Yeah, so HomeLINK is effectively another solution that we've introduced to the market. And so with HomeLINK, we're effectively connecting the whole home life safety effectively. So fire and CO, we've also got our environmental sensors. So the environmental sensors, we've got 2 different models. So we've got an EI 1020 and an EI 1025. EI 1020 measures just temperature, humidity, and 1025 measures temperature, humidity, and CO2, so carbon dioxide, so indoor living conditions. So yeah, getting a whole kind of overview of the property and helping generate insights into kind of what's going on inside the property.
And is this primarily residential or is it commercial as well?
So yeah, we're kind of 99% of it is focused on the domestic market. And so home life safety is kind of where we focus our attention. Having said that, obviously there are applications in certain potential commercial properties, but yeah, domestic is hard.
So if I could walk home with one of these today, that would be fantastic. I do need a new fire alarm.
There you go. So yeah, we could do something for you.
One of the other product ranges that you have on display at the moment is your 3000 series. So can you give us an insight into some of the standout features you've got going on?
Yeah, so 3000 series. So we've got effectively 6 different models in the 3000 series. So we've got a single sensor, but we've also got a multi-sensor as well. So the single sensors are effectively just containing 1 sensor per alarm. So a smoke alarm, heat alarm, and a carbon monoxide alarm. We've also then got our multi-sensors now. So they're combining numerous sensors within one casing, effectively. So this is the 3024, which is the multi-sensor fire alarm. So this covers smoke and heat. But the best thing about this alarm is that it's increased resistance to nuisance alarms. So you shouldn't get any kind of nuisance alarms for things like steam and cigarette smoke, things like that as well. And so it's increasing fire safety for residents because they're less prone to get nuisance alarms from the...
And also to relieve some pressure on the fire departments as well. I mean, false alarms are one of the biggest issues that are happening in the industry at the moment. So if we can mitigate that risk, and absolutely fantastic. And I want to take out one of the keywords you said there. Obviously, you spoke a lot about sensors. When we talk about sensors, we're looking at primarily IoT. And that's quite a big trend, and data-driven technologies as well. So how are these things coming into play in not just the products, but what you're showcasing today on the set?
Yeah, so from an IoT perspective, like I said, the connected home solution kind of is kind of where we're focusing our attention moving forward. And so we're not just connecting the fire and CO alarms, we've also got the environmental sensors as well. And again, it plays a huge part in especially social landlords' point of view as well. And so they can kind of manage their property and they can generate insights, not just to help themselves, but also to help the tenants as well to hopefully live a healthy life. So.
Fantastic. And what are some of the biggest trends or challenges, I suppose, that you're seeing from your customers? Like, what is it that you're trying to combat when it comes to bringing out new innovative technologies?
So from our point of view, like I said, the multi-sensor side of things is kind of where we're focusing our attention. Like I said, minimizing false alarms, but also providing better protection. So from a fire point of view, and we're combining multiple sensors. So from an end user point of view as well, they don't have to have numerous alarms on the ceiling. And so if they can have a fire alarm and a CO alarm in one, and they haven't got 2 alarms to look after as well. So it's so not just from a fire safety point of view, but also from an aesthetic point of view as well. It's one nice to add ones. So we've got our EI3028 here, which is our multi-sensor heat and carbon monoxide alarm, perfect for kitchens. So if someone's got a gas boiler, absolutely perfect because they need a carbon monoxide alarm, but they also need a heat alarm in there as well. So an absolutely perfect solution for that. We've also then got our multi-sensor fire and carbon monoxide alarm. So this is the newest addition to the family. So this is the EI3030. So this covers just 3 sensors in one. So smoke, heat, and carbon monoxide. So perfect for areas where you need fire protection, but you also need a carbon monoxide alarm as well. So a lot of people, a living room, they'll have a log burner or a fireplace. They need a fire alarm, but they also need a carbon monoxide alarm. So the perfect solution in one. And then finally, we've got our EI3024, which is our multi-sensor fire alarm. So this covers smoke and heat effectively in one. So this is increased resistance to nuisance alarms, and so prevents the alarm from triggering for things like steam, cigarette smoke, that type of stuff. But it's also the ultimate fire alarm, okay? So it's the widest protection across fire.
Fantastic. So obviously, we're here at Anticipate. What has the response been from visitors on the
really positive response from a lot of visitors for 3 days. So we've been here 3 days, Monday through to Wednesday. We've had a lot of different clientele come through the doors, really. So social landlords, contractors, a lot of end users as well. So it's been really, really good to sort of chat to our end client effectively to get that sort of feedback from them as well. And it's been really, really great to hear that, you know, a lot of the guys are loving our products.
Fantastic. And just quickly, other than the 3000 series and the HomeLINK that we focus on, are there any other products that you have on offer today?
So from one thing I'd just like to obviously make you guys aware of is the AudioLink technology that we've got built into the alarms. So we spoke about the connected home solution, so you can get all that data off-site. But really, really good to obviously speak to contractors today about getting that information on site as well. So they can effectively extract all the data from the alarms using their phone. So smart technology, using the app on the phone, they can effectively get all the data from the alarms and get a full life history of those alarms. So yeah, this is our AudioLink technology. So a really, really useful way to get data from all of your alarms. So a really, really simple way to do it is you download the AudioLink app from your phone, and effectively you press the test button on all of your alarms 3 times in 5 seconds. So just demonstrate that now. So 1, 2, 3. We should then hear a noise come out of that alarm. We then record that noise on our app. Generates a report on that alarm. You click on your test report, and this is effectively what it shows you. Okay, so we get a full service history of that alarm. Okay, so we're looking at things like alarm date, replaced by date, how many activations that alarm has had. You've also getting useful information like how many times that alarm has been tested, but not just that, also how many times that head removal has gone off. Really, really useful for things like CO alarms, not just fire alarms with CO activations, things like that as well. And effectively, that contractor can export that as a PDF. Okay, so they can fill that in, fill the address details out, and they can then send that on to their end client or landlord, whoever it might be, to get full service history of that alarm.
And those who haven't been able to attend the show and been able to meet with your team today, is there a particular place or website or anything that you want to direct people to where they can find out more about Aico and maybe perhaps meet a member of the team?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So if the guys want anything to do with Aico, so if you go onto our website, www.aico.co.uk, if anyone is looking for a local relationship manager as well, you can type your postcode into the Finder relationship manager, and your local RM basically will come up. Okay. So we've got 32 relationship managers across the UK. All of them very, very good at their jobs, very, very technical, able to help with training, CPD training, that sort of thing as well. So if anyone wants to reach out, just type in the postcode.